Hello, Thunderducks, and thanks for tuning in to KDUX TV News. I'm Miranda Jack.
And I'm John Helms. Now for a bit of news. First out of El Paso, Border Patrol agent Rogelio Martinez has died from injuries suffered on the job. While still under investigation, it is believed that Martinez, 36, was attacked while patrolling near Interstate 10 in the Van Horn Station area of the sector.
Notorious cult leader Charles Manson died in Keene County Hospital. The LA Times reports that he died of natural causes at 83. NBC News reports that 5 of his followers are still imprisoned. Leslie Van Houten, who is eligible for parole, Patricia Krenwinkel, California's longest-serving female inmate, Charles Tex Watson, who is now an ordained minister, Bruce Davis, Manson's right-hand man, and Lynette Squeaky Frome, who tried to assassinate President Gerald Ford. Many of them have been denied parole countless times over the last 40-plus years.
The Greater Houston Community Foundation is giving back for the holiday season. The gifts, worth over $29 million, will help at least 90 groups and families rebuild after Hurricane Harvey. The foundation still has over $65 million to give out in the future. Even though thousands of people are without homes, help continues to arrive from the community. The nation's 4th largest city will continue to rebuild with the help of both national and local foundations. Christmas is about giving back. A packing party had been hosted at the SMU East campus with toys, supplies, and love included. George Perez has the story.
A small gathering is expanding its reach to help children in need.
We're putting together boxes for little boys and girls.
Genealogist Rebecca Taylor is hosting a packing party at her office.
They're going to get shipped all over the world to various refugee camps and impoverished villages so that they can have some Christmas joy.
This is part of Operation Christmas Child. Since 1993, more than 146 million children have received these shoe boxes.
I started doing this 15 years ago when I heard about it at my church. We've got Barbie dolls, little necklaces and rings, stickers and Play-Doh, and little bouncy toys.
Alicia Fullenwider is back for another year and says she likes to add something extra to the shoe boxes.
I like to include a personal card with each one. On the cards, I always put an address label. I have gotten thank you notes from India. Some of them went to a rural area off of Belize.
It's a special way to remind those less fortunate that someone they don't even know is reaching out. This is George Perez with Richland Chronicle News.
Whether you're shopping for family or for friends, make sure you check out the Richland College Bookstore's website for great Cyber Monday deals on apparel, audio, gifts, and other items. You can see the website for more details. As Black Friday has come and passed, finding a great deal was not the only story. The thousands of workers who spend their holiday break at their jobs, the tale was quite different. Here's Roger and Kona with more.
As shoppers across the country eagerly await Black Friday, retail workers like Hunter Ken don't quite share the same enthusiasm.
It's work, I'm not looking forward to it, but hey, I'm not pouting, it's work.
Ken, a brand new employee at a Garland Dick Sporting Goods, is one of millions of retail workers who will be spending part of his Thanksgiving and most of his Black Friday working.
It's actually my first week working retail, so who knows what I'm going to be up for.
Shoppers like Christian McGee try to avoid the rush because of Black Friday craziness in past years.
I was working at Walmart and customers were fighting over PS4 and a customer pulled out a knife and stabbed somebody.
With many customers so eager to find great deals, Hunter Ken just wants to remind people to keep their humanity this holiday season.
We're people too. We have feelings. We have good days, bad days. It would really help that if you guys would lay off a little bit. It would help us a lot. Help me help you, put you in a good mood by helping me.
For Richland Student Media, this is Roger Ancona.
For more local news, First Baptist Church in Garland helped a small school called Pathfinder Achievement Center in a big way. Kelsey Booker has the story.
3, 2, 1. Sometimes the path to helping someone else gets a running start.
Oh, it's awesome.
Shelly Morrow is just one of the teachers and staff from Pathfinder Middle School who has been running to help kids for years.
I mean, we don't have a lot of outside support coming in, so it's really cool that the neighborhood and the churches nearby recognize us and all that we do and are willing to step out and help us.
Run the Good Race. now in its 3rd year, has raised and donated more than $2,000 to Pathfinder. The school helps kids build relationships and social skills. More than 100 people took part. For Shelley and her son Braden, running is something they often do, although motivation for mom and son may be slightly different.
What's your favorite thing about running?
Just winning.
Just winning.
The real win here, though, is for the students.
They all have such a story that you won't get at any other school.
Shane Lawrence is Pathfinder's vice principal and points out that none of this would be possible without the event's host, First Baptist Church.
They really had it in their heart, their desire to come and serve our campus in some capacity, and they said, knowing that your campus is very unique, what is the best way that First Baptist could serve Pathfinder, and I told them to love our staff, and they have done that immensely.
And as for Braden, the one thing he wanted was a medal to remember the race. And when they started giving the awards on Saturday,
but our first place finisher in the 1 mile, Mr. Braden, right here. Let's give him a big round of applause.
He got one. At Firewheel Town Center, this is Kelsey Booker.
Across town, Interfaith Peace Chapel is helping us remember those of the transgender community who have lost their lives to violence. Elizabeth Sanchez has the story.
Freedom roams the Interfaith Peace Chapel Cathedral of Hope as we remember the fallen transgender individuals of the LGBT community.
Love everyone, but she was taken way too soon. She didn't have a chance because there is a lot of here that needs to be changed.
Interfaith Peace Chapel reminisce and raise awareness for the transgender community. Every year, Transgender Day of Remembrance is held to honor the lives that were taken away from violence and brutality. Supporters and fighters like Kilo Dean voice awareness to improve lives around them.
Objectively, anyone who's not trans, who is supportive of trans people, is an ally, whether or not you're in the LGBT community or not. So I think it's really important for everyone to remember and to consider the struggles that trans people face. And, it's not a party. They said it's a somber time, and I think that's really important.
Not only do supporters encourage awareness, they encourage strength to speak up for those who are currently in need to get help at local organizations hosted by Interfaith Peace Chapel. Transporter Jay has a few last words for the community.
Transgender or gender nonconforming individuals is to be the voice that sometimes trans individuals are not able to be.
This is Elizabeth Sanchez with Richland College Student Media.
There's another royal wedding in the works. Prince Harry and actress Meghan Markle are engaged. The royal family stated that the engagement happened this month, involving a diamond ring that Prince Harry designed himself. The couple has been together for over a year now and is expected to tie the knot in spring of 2018, the New York Times reports. Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip are delighted for the couple and wish them every happiness.
And for our last story, if you find yourself in Garland and feel taking in a visit to a quirky resale shop, reporter Jeremy Gaydosh has found the place for you.
Across the intersection of 5th Street and Walnut, you may be on a schedule like the frequent DART trains, but if you take the time to visit a particular shop, you just might be impressed by what it offers.
6-foot Jack Daniels guitar.
Founded in 2014, the Tin Lizard Thrift Shop is an attraction to collectors of rare, interesting, and unusual products. Owner Billy Miller first opened the shop to purge his own collection.
I've always collected a lot of junk, and I thought it's time to sell some junk. Collected too much.
Miller said all visitors are wowed by his products.
Sometimes we're a shop and sometimes we're a museum.
Some past items include celebrity memorabilia.
A couple of letters written from Elizabeth Taylor to Andy Warhol and Mick Jagger to Andy Warhol.
As far as who are the buyers of what the Tin Lizard offers, Miller says there is no demographic.
Junk is colorblind and age blind.
For Richland Student Media, this is Jeremy Gaydosh.
That's all the news we have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning into KDUX TV News. I'm Miranda Jack.
And I'm John Helms.
See you later.